Hey everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Princes of Parma. We're into our third season now. For those of you who don't know, if any of you are new, the aim of the save, really, I suppose, not really touched on it, kind of just taking it season by season. But I think Champions League final, the dream would be obviously to win, but I think that's the ultimate aim. But short term aims, silverware this season. Got a bit of news on that front. Because we're in the Coppa Italia final. As you can see, Arezzo is the top scorer for us on 3 goals since the last episode. He has actually started to find the back of the net. His latest form, where is it? Let's see. Form. So he scored against Spal, 2 against Bologna, 1 against Bologna. I felt a bit bad in this game. This was in the second leg of the semi-final. We got a penalty. He was due to take it. I took it off him to give it to Carbonell because he still hadn't scored and he missed. But yeah, so that I took a goal off him there. But he seems to have come into his own a little bit. Transfer-wise, what else did we do? A couple of other players did leave. So Brian Cristante, we confirmed. We didn't get Yusuf Malay. It's just the money was just ridiculous. We bought in Jose Marsa from Barcelona, a left-sided centre-half. He had a release clause of 1.5 mil, and I was like, I can't really say no to that. That's quite a good deal, especially when I managed to sell Van der Ven for 6.5 mil to Anderlecht, and I bought him for like 5.5 mil. So I made an instant £1 million profit on him, and then bought Marsa in for 1.5 mil, who's someone who, he's 3.5 star potential-ish, but he's someone we can definitely improve him. He's only 20. He's fairly determined. I reckon we can certainly bring his value up, make him a useful member of the squad, and then potentially sell him on for like 10 times what we bought him for in the future if needed. As for the league, we've actually done quite well. We came out of January a lot better than I thought we would. Obviously, I saw you for the Fiorentina game and the Napoli game. We then beat Roma. We beat Inter Milan, beat Spal, beat Torino, beat Bologna in the league. Just the draw with Atalanta was one of those games. It was a bit of a flat game. Neither of us really created much. The Inter Milan game, I was really pleased with. I'll show you this now. This goal, by the way, that Esposito scored, won goal of the month. We've had 3 goal of the month winners this season. So yeah, that's been quite nice. I like to think this goal came from a subtle tactical tweak I made during the game. Maybe I'm just being a bit big-headed. We were playing our 5-3-2 formation, and Inter were playing a 4. I think they're playing a 4-5-1, like a 4-2-3-1, with Hakimi and Vinagre on the wings as like highly attacking, aggressive fullbacks. So what I did was I stuck Esposito and Arezzo, who are the 2 strikers, gave them specific instructions to go wide. And this was the outcome. So we've got throw in here for Inter Milan. Hakimi's taking it. Pedro Gonçalves on the ball was a new sign of them. It cost about 60 mil, I think. So Hakimi cuts inside. Comes to Emre Can. Oh, sorry, yeah, they were playing a 4-3-3 because Emre Can was the holding midfielder. Hakimi still really, really high up. Comes in. Todibo clears it to Esposito, who is almost playing as a winger now because I told him to stay wider. Burns past, who's that? Skriniar, I thought so. And then just lashes it into the top corner. Won him goal of the month. And yeah, we took the lead, took the win there. That's our first victory against Inter Milan, I think. So I was really, really pleased with that. What that means for the table is we're currently 7th, but we have a game in hand over pretty much everyone ahead of us, bar Juventus and Milan. So if we win that game in hand, we will go above Inter and above Lazio. And then we'll only be 2 points off Napoli, 3 points off Fiorentina. So, I'm still optimistic. Still, like, we've got a decent gap between us and Atalanta, and I'm not concerned about the fact that we're seventh. We've only played 21 games. We've still got to play all of these teams at least once. We've got to play Juventus twice because we've not played them again. So we did lose to Lazio, we did lose to Milan, and we did lose to Napoli in the first round. But they were all quite close games, apart from the Lazio one. And they are teams that we have beaten before and we can easily beat again. So I'm feeling quite positive. So today's game, we're playing Rapid Vienna in the knockout stages of the Europa League. It's just a one-off game. So obviously if we win, then we're through to the next round. There's no second leg. I had a couple of people asking about the World Cup last time. So yeah, as I touched on in the comments on the last video, Brazil did win it. And I did double check. They didn't concede a goal all tournament. Like, clean sheets in every game, group stage, not like last 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, final. They didn't concede at all, which I think is incredible. So let me know if you have seen something similar in any of your saves, or if you have done anything like that in your saves. Have you won a competition, cup competition, international competition, where you've kept clean sheets all the way through? Obviously, something like Champions League is going to be quite difficult because you have such a high volume of games, but have you won like the FA Cup, or have you won the League Cup, or anything like that? Or have you won like an international, like a Euros or something, without conceding a goal? Let me know in the comments below. The only downside to our transfer business in the January was that it made it quite difficult for us to register players for the Europa League, because you can only register 3 new players. So the likes of Brian Gill, basically we had to cherry pick who we wanted. Couldn't register Gullikson, so because I wanted Cristante in, because he's just that little bit more experienced and hopefully a bit more, I don't know, hopefully going to be able to carry us through some of the maybe more tougher games. Couldn't register Luka Denko or Jose Marsa because I wanted to register Lazaro, obviously, and there was someone else who we put in. Oh, who was it? There was someone else who registered, and I can't remember who it is now. Anyway, Douglas Costa is injured. We couldn't register Brian Gill. Oh, that was it. Vignato. Wanted to register Vignato. We registered him. He's injured. That's why he's not in the team. He tore his hamstring, which is far from ideal because he's going to be out for about 7 weeks, 2 months. Douglas Costa, Kel surprise, everyone. He is injured. Picks up knocks all the time. I'm definitely going to try and sell him in the summer. Yeah, definitely. That does mean that I can actually only name 6 subs for this game because everyone's injured, and I'm having to go for the 5-3-2 because that's the best I can do with what I have available. So we are live from a very, very snowy Vienna, prime February Austria weather by the looks of things. That should be fun. I might change it up a little bit to play some slightly more long balls just to counter for the ball skidding off the surface, defenders slipping a little bit. So we're keeping our eyes on the other games. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you remember a couple of episodes ago, I talked about Ronaldo going to Everton because he didn't want to come to us because he didn't think our ambitions matched his, even though we were in the Champions League and Everton were in the Europa League. Well, Everton have had a absolute stonker of a season. When I checked in like the January, they were 18th in the relegation zone. Ronaldo's contract is due to expire in 6 months, and he still is not interested in coming to us. I just wanted him just because Ronaldo, really, and I thought he might just sort of raise everyone's levels a little bit, be a good mentor to have, but he's just not interested. You know what? If you want to go and play for a relegation-threatened Everton or someone like that, that's fine. I think that's just, that's maybe the sort of reputation in the game, sort of just being slightly off and not really being quite realistic enough or reflective enough, maybe. Ancelotti got sacked as well, so it's not even like we can say, oh, he's staying because of Ancelotti. But quite a even game so far. Second half underway. No changes yet. Oh, Pizzella. Wolves hammering by Leverkusen. Oh, who's been injured now? Lazaro. Brilliant. Right, okay. Let's get Pizzella playing a little bit higher up on that inverted wing-back role. See what he can do. Crosses in. No one's there. Nice. Cristante's not like uprooted any trees, but he's just been nicely solid. He doesn't really seem to put a foot wrong. He's quite good at shielding the ball. Been an adequate Tonali replacement so far, I would say. Ooh, just tipped onto the bar. Let's go a bit attacking now. Come on, let's ramp it up a bit. Oh, unlucky to Debo, unlucky. Barcelona, let's see what's going on. Sevilla beating Monaco, Barcelona beating Fenerbahce, Shakhtar beating Ludogorets. Ronaldo scored for Everton against Villarreal. I really do not want this to go to extra time or penalties. I don't think my players can take it. I think just fitness-wise. Yes! That man, Seb. Zagaritis with a beautiful, beautiful cross into the far post. Lovely. Is it first time? No. Takes a touch. Second touch. Loops it all the way around. Bam. Lovely goal. We'll leave it at that. I'm not making any... Don't want to make those changes now. Unnecessary. Leipzig just taking the lead as well. The other thing I do want out of this save, to be fair, is I'd love a new stadium. I'd love to be able to take Parma into a new stadium. Right, I'm going to make some subs, keep them fresh. We are kind of shutting up shop a little bit. We've brought on Capaldo for gold, and we've stuck Cristante as basically DM, defensive mid, deep line playmaker. And we're just going to go even more long ball now. Just going to try and spit house our way through to the next round now. Oh! I didn't think that was going in then. What an absolute rocket from Nonto. Absolute missile that was. The little header down, touch, and smash in off the post. You can imagine that would have just gone bing like that as it went in. Oh, Fenerbahce have equalised against Barcelona. Sociedad have taken the lead against Leipzig. Everton, Ronaldo scored, make it 2-0. Wow. Monaco have equalised against Sevilla. Shakhtar 2-0. Okay. Plenty going on elsewhere. Wolves, though, absolutely battering Leverkusen. Should actually get the draw tomorrow on this, I would have thought. It's usually the day after. Oof. Mary, make sure, please. Make one last change. Probably won't get done though. But That's fine. Just flick it on. Just keep it away. I just want a clean sheet now. Now we did get that last change in. Gulam coming on in literally 20 seconds to go. There we go. And that's the game. Just to touch on the other results, Barcelona, it took 123rd minute Coutinho strike to get them past Fenerbahce. Wow. Sevilla beat Monaco on penalties. Porto got through against Sparta on extra time. And then all the other games were pretty much as we left them. Shakhtar, yeah. Everton, yeah. Wolves, yeah. And Sociedad, yeah. They all stayed the same. So we've got the draw. Let's see who we get. I'll take Feyenoord. I wouldn't say no to Gladbach either. PSV, I'd have them. Didn't get them. Olympiacos, yeah. That's fine. Olympiacos, that's okay. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'll take that quite happily. Now, is it just a one-off game? Yeah, it is. Looks like it's just... Yeah, it is just a one-off game. On the 2nd of March. So, that'll be the next episode. Will be that game against Olympiacos. I'm assuming it's one-off game because of the World Cup. Everything is just... they're trying to manage like fixture congestion. So, yeah, that'll be the next episode, and let's see if we can get to the next round again, the quarterfinals. Will it be the quarterfinals? Yeah, it will be. Yeah. So, let's see. I'll see you then. Do you think we'll win? Let me know, and drop a like down below, and I shall see you on the 2nd of March.